Hello, students. So, as it is the first day of the academic session 2023-24, I would like to discuss about the syllabus of physics of class 11th and 12th. At first, I will tell you about the syllabus of class 11th of the academic session 23-24. Here you will find that there is no reduction in the syllabus, and very beautifully the syllabus is distributed into the number of periods which a teacher can take, or you can also do self-study. As I have shared the screen, and I can show you that the first chapter or the first unit, which is just little advancement of whatever you have learned about units and measurement, it will just take around 1 week. And after you have learned about units and measurement, you will learn about motion in straight line or motion in one dimension, motion in plane, that means motion in two dimension, and it will take nearly 3 weeks. Although it is written as 24, but this 24 depends upon your level of understanding. It can be completed within 3 weeks. So if you are absent for even a few days, you will be missing out important concepts. Then after that, laws of motion. The basics of this will be from class 9th itself. It will be very easy and interesting. You will learn about various types of laws of motion. Then you will be applying various formula to do the numericals, and you will understand the matter into little more deeply. After that, your most interesting topic, an easy topic, work, power, energy will be there. That will also take 2 weeks. Then after that comes motion of system of particles and rigid body. So in that you will learn about rotational motion, moment of inertia. It's a very interesting topic, and the topic of interest for the examiners also. It will also take around 2.5 weeks. So if you take leave or if you are absent thinking that you will cover up, you may miss out, because it's going to be a fast track course completion, because we have to solve a number of problems. The text may be less, but the questions are many. Until you solve the questions, you will not develop concepts. Again, there will be an advancement of the topic gravitation, which you have studied in class 9th, but this time you will learn more about gravitation, what happens to the force of gravity when you go above the earth's surface, when you make a tunnel in the earth and you go towards the center, about weight, mass, and differences about that. Then comes properties of bulk matter. Earlier you have studied about solid, liquids, and gases. Now you will learn more about that how these particles interact with each other, how a solid interacts with fluid, and you will also know about the properties of fluid. And here both liquids and gases you have to study, because anything which flows is called as a fluid. Then you will start learning about thermodynamics, which is a very interesting topic for your further engineering career also, because all the machines are based on the concepts of thermodynamics and laws of motion. Because in thermodynamics we study about how a system generates heat and how you can use the heat energy to make a system work. So if you are going to be a mechanical engineer, then thermodynamics and laws of motion, work, power, for energy is going to be very, very important for you. Then comes kinetic theory of gases, in which you will learn some special property about gases. You will learn about ideal gas, real gas, van der Waals correction, and then you will come to oscillation and wave, in which you will learn about the wave nature of particles, how the wave behaves, how the uh, particles in a wave behave, how what are the different types of waves, mechanical waves, electromagnetic waves, how they are developed and generated. All these things you will learn, and you will also be able to use various formula related with the amplitude to find out the direction of the wave, the amplitude of the wave, the frequency of the wave, the wavelength of the wave number of the wave, all these things you will be able to find out. So if you attend your classes regularly, it's going to be an exuberant session and you will become very strong. Apart from my physical classes, I will be sending you the short videos of each of these topics so that you remain hooked with the learning practices. Hope you will follow that and wish you all the best for the whole session. Thank you. Yes, and all these things will comprise 70 marks only. And after that, there are practicals. In practicals, very interesting activities are there. So I'll show you what practicals you have to do. These practicals are mostly based on measurement. So you have to use screw gauge, vernier calipers. So these things are only possible if you attend physical classes. You will be able to do it hands-on because it is also going to be useful for your engineering career in near future. You will be able to find out the volume and area, length of very thin object using vernier calipers, screw gauge, irregular lamina. Irregular lamina means an object in the form of a polygon or an irregular polygon which has length, breadth, and height, where the breadth is very small, length and breadth is appreciable. You will be able to use a spherometer to find out the radius of curvature of any surface. Then you will be able to measure the masses of two objects using beam balance. Then you will be also able to use the law of parallelogram of vectors. You will be able to understand about the importance of weight of any bob and the length and the time period when any pendulum oscillates. So there are many physical phenomena which you will learn in the practicals. Next is you will be able to find out the coefficient of friction, limiting friction. So whatever you have learned theoretically so far, now you are going to learn it practically also, because within a couple of years you are going to enter into engineering college. Then also you will be able to find out the relation between the gravitational pull of the earth and the angle of inclination on any object. That means you will be able to resolute the force acting on any object due to its weight on horizontal axis and vertical axis. There are a few interesting activities which you can do, like you can make a scale with a least count. Least count is the minimum measurement which you can take from any instrument is called as its least count. So you can make a paper scale, you can make a meter scale, you can make many other things which is listed over here, and we'll be doing it one by one. So the session is going to be very exuberant. Make sure that you attend the classes, and all these practical activities will comprise of 30 marks. So in the first 6 months, we'll be doing the practicals of section A. In the next 6 months, we'll be doing the practicals of section B. And there are similar activities related with the practicals of section B2. It is a well sorted syllabus now. Now, this practical examination is for the visually impaired students, which we are not seeing because I don't have any such student, nor I have experience of teaching visually impaired students. So this was a brief overview of the syllabus of class 11th physics of CBSE in a nutshell. So hope to see you soon in the classroom. Thank you, everyone.